Good evening, welcome to the channel. This weekend I am in the Peak District. God blimey, look at me. Whew. It's actually quite warm today, even though it doesn't look it. So I'm leaking like I don't know what. That's where I'm going. Up onto the peak in front, and I think it's Hanger Right. I don't know, I haven't checked the map yet. I'm just on the Pennine Way. That's what the path is here. It's going to get steeper. This is Jacob's Ladder, with a big staircase, but again no rush, because I think once I'm at the top of this, I think that's it then. We shall find out. Ooh. I don't think the camera's really catching just how steep this is. Fortunately, I've come out when all the ants are swarming. Absolutely covered in them. It's now, it's 7:15 and I've pretty much done, I think, the worst part of the climb once I get to the top of this bit. Still a fair bit to go on this one yet though. Oh, that's the top of Jacob's Ladder anyway. Onwards and upwards. A few moments to cool down. Leveling off now. Oh, there we go. Oh. I can see the side of those rocks over there. That might be where I'll spend the night then. See what the view's like from the other side, otherwise I'll be walking over towards those ones. Well, I thought I'd found the perfect spot, but somebody else had the same idea.
We'll share, we don't mind.
So I've found the spot I was aiming for, which is sort of just here. A couple of guys are already here, they're quite happy for me to camp up, so that's what I'm going to do. There's a little flat spot just a bit lower here. So that's what I'm going to set up for tonight. Just using the Adirondack with the 2-pole setup. First things first, I've got to get out of this shirt. It's absolutely sodden. I'm beginning to feel the cold now. Couple of things I need to be aware of tonight. The first thing is that it's probably going to rain heavier than was originally forecast. So what I'm going to do is, in a minute, I'm going to get the bivy bag out and then just put the bivy bag in, because if the rain comes in sort of this direction here, I'm going to get wet. I'm okay at this end. This is the more sheltered end, my head end, but obviously I don't want to wake up and all of my feet be soaked and all the rest of it. So I'm going to get the bivy bag out, slide everything into that. And the second thing is I'm now hungry, so I think it's time for me to get some food on. So I think what I'll do is I'll get my food on and then get everything in the Basha, in the bivy. I've got my little kitchen area set up. I've got whatever's in there, that's mainly snacks and stuff. Fuel. Hand cleanser. And my mango pot. There we go. And it ain't the lightest of things either, especially not when it's full of dinner. So spicy pork noodles, all day breakfast. Spicy sausage pasta, I think that's what I'm going for. And all my cups of coffee and everything else, all that'll go back in afterwards. So I need enough water to cover the pasta, like that. Yeah, it's fizzy water. I like a bit of carbonated water. That's all I need in there. Let's get the nuts on the go. Okay, so I've got a lot of water to boil on this one, so I'm going to need a lot of flame on that. Let's get that out of the way, let's get that out of the way. Put that there, let's throw a spark onto it. There we go. Nice. Let's pop that on there, like that. And I will use the windshield just because it helps reflect some of the heat back. Like that. So I think my next action is to get the bivy bag out and get the pad, the sleeping pad and the blanket into the bivy bag so that I can yeah, protect myself from the rain as and when it comes. So for that I'm just going to have to move some stuff out of the way. Okay, so when I get into that later now, if any rain does come in, I'll be fine. I won't even notice it. That lump at the back is the Bergen, getting a bit more shape. I might go and put a pig here actually. Yeah, put one there. Dinner on the go. That's almost done, that is. Spicy sausage. Better get the hygiene. For eat. Spicy sausage pasta, it's good. I forked out on one of these long spoons. Forked out. I forked out on one of these long spoons because it's a short spoon. I had to get my hand right inside and ended up getting sauce all over it and everything, so worth the money. It's about £7 I think from Cotswold. Actually good. So that's the day done. It's been a good day, enjoyed it. Good night. Morning. Rained on off pretty much most of the night, I think. It's misty at the moment. It's just 7 o'clock. Oh. Need to think about getting up, I suppose. Not yet though. Gear packed away, quick check of the site, make sure I've not left anything, no pegs, no little bits of paper, no coffee wrappers, all clear, leave no trace. On for day 2. Ben, Mark and Chris, yeah?
Yep. Yeah.
Ben, Mark and Chris.
See you later.
Just down this path now for about a mile, then turn right. Hopefully this mist will blow out. I'm going to check my bug out points. So if I do decide that I'm not going to stay out another night, which I might, to be honest, if it stays like this, there's not a great deal to see. Yeah, water. Need water first. I bet the views over there are stunning. I'm sure this mist will blow out. You can actually see over there, there's a valley, a peak. It's probably where Kinder Down Fall, or whatever it's called, is the waterfall, which means the mermaid pool's somewhere down there as well. Assuming I'm in the right place. Shame I'm not going to get to see him. That down there is Kinder Reservoir, which means that the mermaid pool is way over there somewhere. And the mist is clearing nicely. Keep blowing through over there though. Lovely. That was opening out into quite a nice view. And literally as I was getting my camera out, the mist just descended and totally blocks it off. We'll get another chance. Nice view, it's clearing up nicely now. The tent down there. Don't know whether it shows out up on here. Little green, bright green spot down there. This is the top of Kinder Downfall. Chris, Mark and Ben, they caught up with me on the trail back there. I left them at the camp, but they caught up with me a bit further down. We've all just stopped and gathered some water. I'm still just filtering mine using my usual siphon method. It's lovely though. It started raining, so I've got the rain gear on, a rather fetching rain kilt. First time I've used it. The thought is that when you're wearing trousers, they're difficult to get on and off in a hurry, especially when the weather's on and off like it is now, and also sweat like a pig. So this goes on nice and quick, keeps most of me dry. I'm not going to get wet anyway because of the grass, and doesn't sweat. So job's a good one. Sure you'll agree. Right, while that's doing that, let's go and look over here. Sure my gear will be fine there, nobody around. But you'd have to be a special kind of scumbag to steal somebody's gear. About to get swallowed up by the mist again. Black clouds coming over there. Could be about to get wet. Well, this is a short and steep bit. Drops away. God blimey. I think you have to be very, very careful down here. I think I'm going to put the camera away. So this morning, I was all the way over there. Not that far actually, it's only about 3 miles away, maybe 4. Right, let's see where we are in a half an hour or so. So I've just come across Ashop Moor, or Ashop, and there, what a bleak, desolate peat bog that is. Now I'm going to take a right, follow the road, pick up the Roman road and head back down towards Edale. I'm not going to push on for day 2. I've got a few niggles, a few little warning niggles. I'm going to take heed of them, and not spend the second day out. I don't want to risk injury, not this close to the Great North. So we're heading that way now, and not that way. Just stopped when I got to the road for a bit of a break, take some water on board. Spent 15 minutes chatting with a chap called John. Hello John, if you're watching. John's just wandering aimlessly around the Peak District for his first ever wild camp experience, which is takes some balls, that does, I tell you. 3 or 4 days. 3 or 4 days in an area like this for your first experience is some going. So top marks, John, top marks. I just got to get down to Edale now. It's going to take about 2.5 to 3 hours maybe to get back to the car and then home. Oh well, anything interesting pops up, I'll be sure to let you know. But for now, I'm looking for the Roman road. It's been a hard couple of hours, that has. So since I made the decision to not stay out tonight, to head back to the car, I've covered about 7, maybe 8 miles. Most of it on the road, down there about 5 miles on the road, and then the last 3 have all been uphill to get over this mountain and back down into Edale. I could have stuck on the road, but it would have added several miles because it goes off in that direction and then comes back in. So yeah, so probably the last 2.5 miles maybe. I've all been uphill on loose cobbles, still on a slight upwards incline now, and I'm hurting. Oh, the path's terrible. Well, it's not terrible. Okay. It's not terrible. It's not great for walking on when you're knackered. And back there was worse. Back there was just like loose fist-sized boulders, and the incline was like that. Whew. So yeah, fun. I think I've got about another 2 miles maybe. So by the end of this trek, I will have done the equivalent of more than a half marathon with whatever weight this is on my back. So I might even wait when I get home just to find out what it was. Don't get me wrong, it's a stunning place. You should definitely come and visit because it is beautiful. The sheep have decided to keep me company on this leg. People like Paul Mesner and the English woodsmen who do same kind of channels is very, very lucky to have this on their doorstep. And I think they know it. They know how lucky they are. They say it quite often. But they really are. Anyway, anything spectacular happens between you and the car, I shall bring you back. Other than that, I'll sign off. Hard work, but I enjoyed this one. See you on the next one.